I'm enabling her to do that. That's great. Thank you. We have lunch. She just doesn't like what we have for lunch. Thank you. We have lunch.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't like that.
Well,
tell them the truth because I'm not gonna
offer you hamburgers for lunch. We don't have it. I told you, we have a lot of patties.
Can't eat those for dinner though. I forgot.
Now you can. So why am I eating them for lunch?
You're all trying to go for lunch.
I think we need to do something about the
I really wish you would stop doing
I really wish you would stop lying to people.
They're not even helping you. You're just making it worse.
I'm making it worse. Well, you want it.
You're not I really wish you would stop letting me down.
Okay. I'll adore you. I'm that guy.
I'm sick and tired of you having you treat me horribly.
I don't allow them to treat you horribly. I always stand up for you.
You would have fucking told me that nothing to do with.
Oh, really? We do.
We didn't buy those hamburgers for a second of eating it for lunch.
Yeah, we did. I had hamburgers for lunch.
Not my pizza.
Go ahead.
Second for fucking lunch. I'm sick and tired of you. Now I'm gonna get treated horribly. I'm not gonna go and see him.
Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't have said anything.
Because I don't like you. I'm only going to say whatever the fuck I want.
It's okay, guys. Hey.
It is happy hour.
The fuck?
It's just that it pisses us off that everybody's in our damn business. They have no business to be in our business.
You make it worse for me because you want to make yourself better.
I wasn't trying to make myself better.
Now you're gonna have fucking people making videos about this shit because you want to explain yourself.
I just did explain myself.
No, you make me look horrible.
You made your own self look horrible.
You don't even know what happened.
I know what you go through. Oh no, I don't. I see it. I go through it. I go through it. My daughter was not lying, okay? She would love to have other things come in that we can't have. People can order DoorDash any damn time and ask people for DoorDash and they get it. But when we ask, it's like, oh no, you're just scamming people. That's what she's talking about. She's not talking about the food we have or anything else.
We don't have anything for dinner. We can't buy stuff for lunch. We can only buy for dinner. We don't have.
And sometimes, yeah, we can't afford to buy stuff for lunches. But I make whatever's in there for lunch.
Stay away from
I
my
do.
vodka. This is a classic.
Yeah, I make it. They continue.
The explosives make things so much easier.
Okay, well, you know what? I won't defend you then. That's what I was doing. I just did.
We can continue the fight.
You're not lying. My daughter's not lying.
It wasn't because I was grateful for the food that I have. It's the fact that when we buy stuff, it's for dinner.
I got you.
You can't afford places.
Oh, really? Not abusive, thank you. We get into fight. Every mother and daughter does, thank you. Once in a while, not all the
I don't
time.
respect you because people got me and you continue to treat me horrible. Like they treat me. And I have a right to advocate for myself. If I don't like what she's saying about me, and I don't like how it makes me feel, I'm going to do something. I have a right.
Yep,
And that's what
exactly.
you do. Let everybody treat me like
Come,
that.
baby, we'll do the 59,
If I don't like something, I'm going to say it.
And no, you don't have to shut up, it's my live stream.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Oh, she's so out of control. Every day, damn day. You're here, you live here. You're not my brother, uncle, cousin, mother, father. Yep, my daughter's a bitch. And I'm proud of it. Very proud of it.
People don't like the fact that there's someone that sticks up for themselves. They don't like the fact
Yeah,
that
they don't like it. You bitch at you. But you call her to bitch at you.
I don't think discrimination. I don't tell everybody telling me right now or what I need to do. I know what I need to do. It's none of anyone's business.
No, thank you.
Let's play fetch the
What
grenade,
they
demon
get.
spawn!
Like, not like, you know, I mean, they don't deserve the good things they get. But then I'm on the other side because I know what it's like. People are never gonna stop. No matter what. They're gonna always, like, if I get a job, they're gonna call to get me fired. They're gonna try to find out where I live to get me evicted. And unless I'm owning my house, it's not gonna stop. To me, my thought process is, I don't feel bad for them, but in a way, like, sometimes we just gotta stop and think, is that really going to help? Is that really going to stop her from doing the stuff she's doing? Is that really benefiting us in any way? You're going out of your way to do all this for free. You're not even getting paid, and you're not even bettering yourselves. Imagine if I did everything that people were doing to Ashley Trevino. It's not benefiting me. It's not helping me in any way. I could talk about the horrible stuff she does, you know, because it gives me something to talk about. But in a sense, what is it contributing to society? When does it become a point where we say, hey, maybe we should give people second chances? I feel like people deserve second chances. You may not think so, but it's not helping any of us. You could easily be in our situation. You can be right where we are, and you could be getting all of this. Then what?
Why is no one finally nailing this down?
When does it come a point where we have to say fuck it and just, and you think, man, I can't even tell you the amount of money she's made on social media. It's a lot, and I know from subscriptions because she has like 2,000 subscribers. Speaking from subscription standpoints, because I know when you subscribe, for every subscriber, it's a growth bonus. So because she has 2,000, she's past probably the threshold where TikTok doesn't take any money. Now, it's like 100% growth bonus per subscriber. Literally, in her subscriptions alone, I wouldn't be surprised if she surpassed 100,000. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, maybe that might be a little too much. I would say 70K. Let's just say 70K, because for every subscriber, I get a growth bonus, and my growth bonus is huge. And even for just 200, even just for 200 people, it was a lot, and it was on both pages, because my other page still has some subscribers, and the subscribers were 7, and for 7, I made practically close to the same amount that I made for 200. That's insane. Like, it's crazy. And I could only imagine those that have large subscriptions, because that's crazy. Thank you for subscribing. But what I'm so fucking pissed off is that TikTok, when TikTok like shut down, they canceled a lot of people's subscriptions. So I guess a lot of people lost their subscriptions, and I'm like, what the fuck, TikTok? Like, well, I don't.
Alexa, max volume.
Read juice.
Alexa, max volume.
I was thinking like, hey, if we had a certain subscription goal, like if we had 500 subscribers, I'll do a PS5 giveaway. I don't got money to buy a PS5. Do you? I don't got money. Only I could do a whole refurbished, because I don't buy iPhones new. I'll buy a refurbished iPhone because buying them new, obviously what's going on in Congo and places like that. I don't buy my phones new, but I'll be like, hey, let me do an iPhone 16 giveaway. I can't do that. I can't do giveaways. I can't afford that. I'm living out of a car. I really wish I could do a bunch of giveaways for people. Shoot, I would do a PS5 giveaway if we had 500 subscribers. I can't do that. I mean, I could take the money from the subscriptions and get a PS5, but ain't nobody gonna do that. You know, I'm trying to find more ways to give incentives to subscribers, but my headspace is not where it needs to be because I'm living out of a car. What? Do you know how much 500 subscribers would get me? Do you know how much money I would make? A PS5 would be a penny. That would be like me spending a penny. Do you know how much money I would make from 500 subscribers? It wouldn't be no problem. It wouldn't be a problem to get a PS5 because I can get what I need to get to help my family get out of this SUV. If I had 500 subscribers, man, that money would really help me, and I have money saved. But I need a lot more money. I still have money, but it's just so fucking crazy. It's crazy because like a PS5 wouldn't even put a dent in the money. Like if I hit 1,000 subscribers, man, I could really do some special things. I could really get my family out of this situation. For the meantime being until we get, because we have to go to storage and see if that document's there, and then if not, I have to pay for the document so we can focus on getting this house. But I can't do that because we're in an SUV and it's so freaking cold. We need a sustainable shelter for the meantime till we get a house. But if I had 1,000 subscribers, there's always like 1.2k people in here. If 1.2k people subscribe, which I know they ain't, man, and mind you, that she makes, actually, I believe it's 100,000, because she makes more money than I do. My subscriptions are $9.99. Her subscriptions are $80. So on top of the $80, TikTok takes if they're not taking nothing, $80 from 2,000 people, and then a subscription bonus, yeah. Ashley Trevino's subscriptions are $80. Mine's are $9.99. They're $9.99. So because of that, she is probably making over 100K just in subscriptions because they don't take TikTok, much like Twitch takes a percentage. TikTok does not take a percentage. TikTok doesn't take a percentage. So let's say if she's getting $80 $80 per person, and TikTok's not taking a percentage on top of a growth bonus, she got a pretty hefty paycheck on the 15th. She got thousands of dollars. And this is speaking from someone who knows about the subscriptions. If I had like 1.2k people subscribed at $9, it would be a lot, but not as much as like charging $80 a subscription. And I'm not going to charge that. I could set the price at whatever I want because TikTok allows you to set the price of your subscriptions to whatever you want it to. Sadly, I don't want to price it too high because, you know, I don't want people to have to pay a lot of money for a subscription, right? Because I could have priced it like at 100 or something, but I'm like, nah, why do I want to do that? You know, she has hers at $80 and 2,000 people are still paying that subscription. And it's so crazy how people talk about how horrible of a person she is, but then they subscribe to her. They're literally subscribed to her, 2,000 people. You guys are complaining while she's making thousands of dollars just by sitting on live streams, scrolling on her phone. I wish I could have more interactive live streams, but I'm in a car. You know, I wish I could do more giveaways and give people stuff. Like, maybe I could say, hey, you know, instead of doing a giveaway, I'll pay someone's light bill, you know? I've always, because I've been homeless, I know what it's like, and I want to help people. And it sucks when I see someone that's about to face eviction and I can't even help them. You know, I could say, hey, I'll pay someone's rent for a month, I'll do a giveaway, and whoever wins gets their rent paid for a month. I'm not doing it because I get recognition on social media. I won't do it because, you know, because even if I do it, I won't document that stuff. But it's just so crazy how some people are out here documenting the work they do just to get clout, like that guy that got exposed because he bought a whole bunch of pajamas or something for kids in shelters, whatever, and then had some guy come back and return it. And he made a whole video acting like as if he was going to donate the clothes, only to return all the clothes and lie. Like, that's not me. I already know what my situation is like. If I could help someone and make someone's day better, a little stressful, and be like, hey, you know, you don't got to worry about rent for a month. Why not? We sit here and we make the wrong people famous. You're buying Louis Vuitton bags while your daughters are sleeping on an air mattress. I already told my mom because my mom, it's not an awning adjustable, but those adjustable beds where, like, you can adjust what, like, if you want to sleep at a higher angle and the other person doesn't want to, you can. Because I was like, when we get a place, I'm going to get you an adjustable bed like that, because sometimes she can't sleep normally and she can adjust it to how she wants it to. And I'm like, you know, and it's just things like that, you know, things that are useful. And when we did have, like, people don't realize when we did have, like, places that they're like, you're just spending money. No, I bought useful stuff. Like, we needed pots and pans, I bought that. We have, like, 2 new sets of pots and pans. When my mom needed stuff, I was getting stuff that was useful because it's useful stuff. Although I did buy, like, I bought an ice machine because my mom likes cold drinks. And rather than waiting for a drink to get cold in the refrigerator, we had an ice machine. That was somewhat useful, right? Some of the stuff, you know, like makeup, I use it because for my live streams, but I was buying useful stuff. And it wasn't even just for myself. When my brother was like, hey, I needed the $200 to finish paying off this car, to get this car, can you help me? Sure. I put a $200 part in the car that he takes to work. Like, it, and I'm very thankful because if it wasn't for social media and I was working a job, I wouldn't be able to help like I help. I'm able to put some gas in this SUV, but because this car is not fixed, because first of all, it eats a lot of gas. It eats a lot of gas, so right now, that's why it's not running, because it's low on gas. You know, eventually we'll have, I can drive that other car. I'll learn to drive and drive that other car, you know. I've just been doing a lot to help my family, and people want to, like, see. That's just what bothers me, is that people have to actually see, or I have to tell people everything in order for them to, like, understand that I'm doing what I have to do. It's just so fucking annoying, because it's like, why do I have to explain everything I'm doing? I've already put, like, thousands of dollars into fixing cars because my brother has gotten cars, and you know, like that Jetta, I literally was going to put the money to fix it. Like this SUV, it costs money to fix it, and I don't really want to put money into it to fix it because it's not that bad. Besides the eating gas, you know, we can use this for something else. The other car, I'll be able to drive it because my brother will have a car to drive, and then we'll be great, you know. But the two, because I had to get a new transmission. This car, that car my brother got, because everyone knows what car now. That girl was selling it for $500. There was nothing wrong with it except she said she didn't want to take the time to see what was wrong with the car and that it may need a new transmission. And my brother said if we get this transmission, it may not run, but if the transmission works, we got a running car. You could still get a part for a car, and then there may be some other issues. About the transmission, it was a bad transmission is what happened. He had a warranty, so he was able to get a new one put in and up and running. No issues. None. I was like, he lucked out. And it's on a newer side because my brother doesn't really get cars like that. That's like one of the newer cars he got. It's not like new, it's like 2007, I believe. But I said, I hope, because I was like, that's all I had. All I had was the money for the transmission, because I that's what I got paid from TikTok, because TikTok, finally I was able to cash out for my gift points. And I was like, I hope that's all it is, because I don't have any money if there's other issues to fix the car. Hopefully, I was like hoping and praying, because I'm like, I hope and pray it's just a transmission issue, because if it's anything else, you know, that's what I cashed out was exactly enough for the transmission, except a little bit of money to eat pizza, because, you know, we hadn't eaten. And I took my brother and my mom to eat pizza. So then, put it in the car, runs great. It's been running great. I'm like, thank God, because, you know, if it was another issue, I would have been like, fuck, you know. And mind you, the reason he got the car is because there was no issues. Like he said, he believed it was, because he's not a mechanic, but he knows about cars. He has a license to do brakes, I think, because in high school he took a class for that. But he's able to tell like issues with a car. If I need him to look at a car and see what issues there are before I buy one, I can. But he said it was only the transmission, but then he said beyond that, because that's what she thinks, because she doesn't really know much about cars, so she didn't want to take the time to figure out what was wrong with the car. He said beyond that, if we put this transmission in, it may not run.